Assalamu alaikum. This message is for the American Ummah. I am asking for your support in participating in a prayer-in at 50 UPN Plaza in San Francisco. It's right above the Civic Center BART station. I'm asking for this because for the first time in my career and life, I've come to the conclusion that us as American Muslims need to start standing up for our rights, start standing up for our own liberty. We need to do it peacefully, non-violently. We need to look at the errors of civil rights from the 50s, 60s, and 70s and start challenging discrimination based on our ethnicity, based on our religion, based on the way we dress, whether we wear hijabs or, Islamic clothing or traditional Central Asian clothing or African clothing. We need to stand together as a community, as a ummah, as a people of a common faith that unites 1 billion plus people around the world. We need to stand up for our rights to be able to pray and live in liberty without interference of the government or interference of police or other citizens. We need to stand up together, because if we don't do it together, people, the system, the government will pick you apart, steamroll you. I reported an incident at work. I'm a federal government employee, and it was an incident of Islamophobia where I was told that I couldn't pray in my cubicle, and then I went and I started to pray in an empty conference room, and then after that I went to pray in a supply room that's pretty much like a large walk-in closet. It's empty, and I was told that I couldn't pray in these locations. I was praying just Dua and Salat, and then I was told that I have to only pray on my breaks or on lunch, which don't always coincide with prayer. And I was told these things, and I was told that I was making people uncomfortable with my prayer, which was always quiet, and it was always sometimes I prayed from my chair. It was always something that was quiet and something that didn't draw attention to myself. And then the other thing is that I had Islamic, no bigger than myself, on an Islamic drawing that said, Allah Akbar. It was in classic Arabic. And for me, I was asked to take it down. And this is a federal building, and at the thing is that I was asked to take it down because I was told it looked like ISIS writing, and this was very shocking to me and very very insensitive to me. And I just realized that even as a government employee, if you can face outright discrimination and then when you report it, you can face reprisals for it. And I was faced with a suspension of a possible week, and that didn't happen, but I was, subjected to harassment and intimidation and bullying soon afterwards, and that accumulated in a possible pending termination right now due to me speaking up about the reprisals and basically me standing up for my right to, pray, for my right to be able to go to work without being yelled at, without being demeaned. And it accumulated, it's gotten to the point that I decided to take action and stand up. I decided not to be quiet, because if I'm quiet, people will just, as I said, steamroll you. They would just, just march you till you're done. I decided to fight back peacefully and resist, hate, resist racism and bigotry, based on, how I look, the color of my skin, based on, the God that I pray to. And I know many other people have encountered this in their daily lives, in their workplaces, or just in their travels. And I think we need to just finally draw a line in the sand and say we're not going to take it. We want full respect and we want dignity. That every citizen of the American United States has, in principle, but not always in practice, especially with the government. And I think we need to finally say enough is enough and demand that we be treated equally, fairly, with respect and dignity, that our partners are treated respectfully, our children are not treated indifferent because they might wear a hijab at school or because they might not want to mix with certain groups. We need to stand up, and I'm asking once again for all the brothers and sisters that can make it to on Friday, November 17th at 1 p.m. to please come out and join me in a prayer in. The weather might be cold, so please bring a jacket. I created some flyers. This is one flyer. And this is another flyer. If you can, please join me. Please make dua for me, because other than that, I'm also going to start a peaceful hunger strike, raising awareness of Islamophobia, raising awareness of the intimidation that goes along with it so often, the reprisals that go along with it. And it's really sad, but that's the day that we live, the world that we live in, and people will get away with it unless we speak up, unless we aren't silent. And what I need us to speak up. I need your help to be a voice. I'm one finger, but if you can get 5 fingers together, you can be a fist, a hand for change, a hand to push back hate, to push back fear, and be an instrument of pushing peace, understanding, love, brotherhood, equality. So once again, I'm asking everybody that can to please come out 1 p.m. Friday, November 17th at 1 p.m. San Francisco Civic Center Plaza, UPM Plaza. Just bring a prayer mat if you can. We're going to just pray. We're going to just pray a small Juma. If I can get 5 people, that would be great. If I can get more, that would be even better. Even if you can't make it out, then go to your local state house, your local capital, and pray it. Because we need to finally draw that line in the sand and say, we're not going to take bullying. We're not going to take inappropriate behavior, inappropriate treatment. We're going to demand respect, equal treatment, and not be judged by our culture, our race, the language that we speak, where we come from, but by our character, by our abilities. That's what you judge a person on. How they treat others, the respect that they give. And I'm imploring you, if you can, to please come out and join me, because without you, without the local Ummah, without the worldwide Ummah, without the American Ummah especially, we're going to continue to get crapped on. And we're going to continue to be berated. And if you can't do that, we need to finally get up and get civically involved. We need to push back on some of the president's tweets and his ignorance, because his ignorance is given license to hate, is given license to bigotry and violence based on religion. So we need to push back against that. We need to push back against alt-right. We need to push it back against people that lean towards that. We need to be civically engaged. We need to get out and vote when those opportunities present themselves. We need to even be those people that are running for elections, if possible. I'm going to be doing a 3 to 4 day hunger strike. No food, no water, to raise awareness of this issue. So please keep me in your dua. Keep me in your faith and your prayers, because I need your strength. I need courage. It's hard. I need just the energy and the passion, and just, I'm going to be out there. I'm an artist, in my spare time, so I'm going to be out there painting, and I just need the love from the American Ummah. You don't have to be part of the American Ummah, but I just need, worldwide Ummah. I just need those prayers. I need those du'as and that strength to carry this through. So please, if you can, come to this Jummah. This needs to be a day where we say we're not taking any more crap, or we say we're going to demand respect, equality, and fair treatment. What's in the Constitution, if it's good enough for you, for atheist, for a Jew, for a Christian, is good enough for a Muslim. We're going to demand that. And that's Friday the 17th, 1 p.m., San Francisco, 50 UPN Plaza. Thank you. Wassalam.